From our central hub here in Lagos, I am Kiton Additional, and this is your EPHPHATHA Global and Nigerian News Update for Thursday, April 9th, 2026. Today, we bring you the latest on the Easter Sunday massacres. Beyond our borders, the global church stands at a historic crossroads. From the Vatican, Pope Leo XIV issues a specialized plea for peace in Lebanon, while in the UK, a political storm is brewing over 50 MPs demand on foreign aid to Nigeria be directly tied to the protection of religious minorities. And in our Faith and Future segment, we explore the growing divide among European theologians over the use of artificial intelligence in the pulpit and celebrate a viral milestone for the pastor-led documentary Learning You, which is changing the global conversation on autism in the church. This is the news that matters to the body of Christ. Let's get to the details. Here are the specific details for today's headlines. The Easter Sunday massacres. Coordinated attacks by unidentified gunmen occurred during early morning service on Easter Sunday across 3 states. In Benue, at least 17 Christians were killed in the Dalom community, Gwere East local government area. Survivors reported gunmen entering the village before dawn and setting homes ablaze. In Kaduna, at least 12 were reported dead in Ariko, while another 15 were killed in villages across Kajuru. In Nasarawa, 10 deaths were confirmed, bringing the regional total to over 54 believers. Abduction crisis. Armed men stormed an Equa church and a nearby Catholic church in Ariko, Kaduna, roughly 100 kilometers north of Abuja. While the Nigerian army claims to have successfully rescued 31 worshippers following a distress call, local Khan leaders, including John Hayab, have publicly challenged this claim, stating that families have not seen the rescued individuals and community members report that many are still missing. A midnight raid targeted the Hipang community and Pomol village near the Plateau State Polytechnic. Suspected militias killed 3 local vigilantes on night watch and set multiple buildings on fire. Following a direct order from President Tinubu, the Plateau State Police Command confirmed the arrest of 1 suspect. This attack follows the President's recent pledge to install 5,000 AI-enabled CCTV cameras across the state to curb such violence. On the global highlights: faith, law, and technology. Over 50 MPs have backed a motion led by UK Special Envoy for Freedom and Religion or Belief, citing the 2026 Global Christian Relief Red List, which ranks Nigeria as one of the top 5 persecutors of Christians. The MPs are calling for UK diplomatic and development aid to be conditional upon the protection of religious minorities. The AI Bible debate. European theologians and the CCEE, Council of Bishops Conference of Europe, have issued a statement warning that AI-generated sermons lack human struggle and witness. Recent reports suggest that 73% of believers feel AI should have no role in advising on faith. Theologians argue that while AI can assist with admin, using it for spiritually authoritative teaching risks hollowing out the spiritual depth of the church. Learning You documentary viral. Produced by First Capital Films and directed by Tyler Sansom, the film follows Ty and his autistic son Elijah on a Christmas road trip. It explores themes of neurodiversity and the raw emotional meltdowns that families face. The film has reached number 1 on several streaming platforms. Remarkably, the filmmakers are donating 100% of the proceeds to a non-profit ministry, ACT, that supports families navigating special needs, fueling a global conversation on making churches truly inclusive. That was the news for today. Connect with us for more news highlights from the Nigerian and the global scene. Now for the good news. While the news from the Middle Belt remains somber, there is a powerful wave of good news emerging from the resilience, community support, and humanitarian efforts led by several denominations of churches in Nigeria. Here are the stories of hope and impact from the church in Nigeria this month. the CBCN Social Transformation Initiative. The Catholic Bishops' Conference of Nigeria, CBCN, has officially launched a new apostolate specifically dedicated to the care of migrants and refugees. Beyond just spiritual support, this church is stepping in to fill the gap in government aid by providing direct psychosocial care, clothing, and shelter for those uprooted by recent conflicts. Archbishop Ndagoso, the new president of the CBCN, has called on all Nigerians to use this season to feed the hungry and shelter the homeless, emphasizing that a better Nigeria is built through active charity. Operation Rescue by the Winners Chapel. Bishop David Oyedepo of the Living Faith Church, Winners Chapel, has kicked off Operation Rescue 2026. While the spiritual theme is Wings of Faith, the church is mobilizing its global network to provide Operation Rescue resources to victims of the recent fire and militia attacks in the north. During their Easter Faith Convention, the leadership emphasized the church's role in subduing kingdoms of violence through persistent faith and community-led security awareness. RCCG's Global Light Up Expansion. The Redeemed Christian Church of God, RCCG, continues its massive humanitarian and evangelical outreach, Lagos and beyond. While the General Overseer, Pastor E.A. Adeboye, is currently leading Festival of Life and Light Up Missions internationally, UK and France, the church in Nigeria has increased its faith clinic services. These clinics provide free medical checkups and nutritional support to low-income families in Lagos and Ogun State. CAN's National Healing Assurance. The Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN, led by Archbishop Daniel Oku, issued a powerful Easter assurance that Nigeria will overcome its current challenges. CAN has successfully dispelled rumors of internal rifts, presenting a united front to demand justice for victims while simultaneously launching community watch initiatives to help neighbors protect neighbors regardless of denomination. High Tower Global Church Prophecy of Abundance. Prophet Rufus Ikotu of High Tower Global Church has reaffirmed that 2026 is the year of abundance. The church has been commended for its Night of Abundance events, which are not just prayer vigils but also include job fairs and entrepreneurial workshops to help young Nigerians find stability despite the current economic uncertainty. EPHPHATHA magazines. Following her initiative, the Real Deal Conference, held on the 21st February 2026, where young ministers of the gospel are annually trained by seasoned fathers and mothers of faith, EPHPHATHA magazines also holds Woman You Stand Conference, EWIS, based on Jeremiah 6:16, where Christian women and women who desire to be Christians are trained to be carriers of God's glory in their territories, like the Deborahs, the Esthers, Jaels, and the woman of Proverbs 31, who were strong and able to stand on their own 2 feet. The Holiday Kids Pre-Resumption Prayer holds from the 27th of April till the 1st of May 2026, which is handled by the EPHPHATHA Kids Prayer Academy. Stay connected with us as we bring you more Christian news from Nigeria and around the world.